Good morning, Lancers.
I'm Hannah.
And I'm Abby, and this is MHS Voice.
Generally, Valentine's Day is a day meant for couples, but it doesn't have to be that way. Here are some activities single people can participate in on this coming Valentine's Day. Number 1, buy a present for your pets and play and spend time with them. Number 2, have a Valentine's Day themed party with your friends to celebrate friendship instead of relationships. Number 3, go out to dinner with your family. Number 4, have a movie marathon with your siblings or friends. Number 5, go shopping and treat yourself with a gift or get a gift for a person you appreciate.
It's almost play season again. This year, the Lancer Theater Company will be performing Get Smart for their spring show. If you'd like to audition, you'll need to prepare a 1-minute comedic monologue. Here's Hope with more info and some tips from theater company members.
I mean, you don't have to worry about anybody judging you here. Like, we're all super nice people, I swear.
If you mess up, try not to show it because half the time, no one you're doing your audition for knows what's going on.
It's also about what you wear. Don't show up at an audition wearing a t-shirt and shorts. Wear something that's appropriate for the piece that you're performing.
Pick a piece that you know you'll be able to do well and that your director will be able to see that you can do well.
Practice makes perfect, at least.
First, make sure you find a monologue that you can connect with and make sure that you actually feel it. Also bring your personality through the character you're trying to portray.
Make sure you keep your pace, and once you get in the zone, everyone else around you kind of goes away.
I would say the biggest advice I have for auditioning is just be confident in your monologue.
The thing I think is being confident with what you're doing.
Be confident in what you're doing.
To have fun with it.
As most of you know, one of Manchester's specialty centers is Spanish immersion. But did you know the upper level students are completely fluent? Here's Kate with a story.
Madison Allen is a senior at Manchester High School. Her first language is English, but here's what years of being in Spanish immersion has resulted in.
I started taking Spanish in 7th grade, and then I entered into Spanish immersion as a 9th grader. We went to Spain after our junior year, and I could communicate with my host family and all the people in the community, so I guess that decides that I'm fluent.
So she was having to speak Spanish to communicate on a daily, for life skills. It takes a lot to reach that level of fluency. Most high school students cannot achieve that.
Madison's skills have derived from her courses at school and overseas, but she also uses her abilities to better our community.
Most of the time I go to elementary schools when they have they've had coat drives and flu clinics where they give shots to needy families, and normally it's Hispanic families who can't communicate with the teachers there, so I'll just be the messenger in between the school people and the families.
That she is highly intelligent, highly organized. Now this year I've seen a different side. She wants to help in her community, and she's always helping other classmates.
There's so many opportunities to meet new people when you're speaking Spanish and get out in the community and help.
As a senior, Madison is now looking into how to use her talent with Spanish throughout college and possibly a career.
I think I'm going to take a minor in Spanish. I want to be a doctor, so I want to be able to treat American patients and then patients who speak Spanish also.
With Madison's clear experience, she has a few tips for students just beginning Spanish courses.
I would say to be patient and keep studying because it can take a lot of work to learn a full language.
This is Kate reporting for MHS Voice.
You've probably heard about the Iowa caucuses and the New Hampshire primaries, but what you may not know is why they're considered so important. Iowa holds the very first election during the primary season. This is widely viewed as a reasonable estimate of how candidates will do in the future. More often than not, candidates that don't perform well in the caucuses will drop out of the race. The same thing goes for the New Hampshire primaries. While Iowa holds the first caucus, New Hampshire holds the first primary. The winner of each of these elections in both the Democratic and Republican races receives a lot of publicity that likely bolsters their campaign in other states. Voters don't like to feel like their vote is being wasted on someone that isn't going to win. Thus the importance of the opinions of states that don't actually have many delegates at all.
That's our show, Lancers.
And be sure to tune in next week for more at MHS Voice.